Hello everyone and welcome back to some more ARK Survival Evolved, and today we actually have ourselves an adventuring episode all lined up. You can tell that I have my shield out, so that means we're going into another cave. And we're going to the Dead Island cave, also Carno Island or whatever that's called, which is all the way up, and that itty bitty island all the way to the northeast. So all the way on the top right of that map right there. So it's gonna be a hike for sure. In preparation for this though, we're gonna go ahead and actually make some Freya curry, which is going to help me with the cold. Now, we've been kind of going back and forth about, you know, is it the cold enough that I need to bring firm, or is it not? And I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and make Freya curry. Freya curry is supposed to help you be able to kind of withstand the cold effect, as well as make you a little bit less hungry as you kind of go through things. So we should be a-okay with just those things in a play, hopefully. we all can only hope, but we should be fine. We should be a-okay if I am correct, and that Freya curry should be pretty beastly for this. It shouldn't be that we need too much more than just that. So we're gonna go ahead and get these guys into the cooking pot first. Although I guess we probably should have gotten the other things first, because these things spoil really quick. We also need to get ourselves some Mejo and Azules, and then narcotics. So we're gonna make ourselves, I think, like four. I think 4 is a fair number. I think 4 will be a-okay for that. We also have some focal chili here, but the focal chili doesn't really mean anything. I'll probably eat it just for the lulz, but I mean, realistically speaking, it's not gonna really do much for us. So let me see. Do we got some berries? Oh yeah, we got mad berries on you, man. So we're gonna need 80 Azul berries in total. Let me just bring some extra Azules, just in case I change my mind, I want to make more. So we'll do that. And actually, Mr. Pronto, sir, would you be so kind as to give me some thatch? Do you have any thatch left, sir? Ye do. Alright. Let's go ahead, grab all that beautiful, beautiful thatch. Thank goodness thatch weighs like 0 pounds. Alright, so we're going to go zip on over. And we're going to just kind of go through this the old-fashioned way. The one thing that stream suggested to me that I think is a great idea is that we're going to go ahead and make a raft. Once we're at Dead Island, put the raft down, and obviously put the raft down, and then we're going to go ahead and put the bed on there, and also I think we're going to park our little feathered friend. We're going to be bringing, for this particular thing, Betty. We're not going to be bringing Deadpool, just because I want to be, you know, on the safe side with Deadpool. I don't want to lose another Quetzal. It was hard enough on me the first time. I don't want to do it again. So we will be doing it that way. Alright, I just need the narcotics now, and we should be in good shape here. I am still exuberantly tired, so you never really know what you're going to get out of me at this particular moment, but hopefully it goes well. I'm feeling alright. I don't feel like I'm being a little bit overly derpy. My eye is kind of twitching, like in actual seriousness, my eye is twitching, but, you know, that's fine. I hear that's a sign of good healthiness stuff. Yep, I'm sure I'll be fine. Alright, we'll wait for us to get one thing. So each of these Freya curry lasts, I believe, hold on, let me actually make sure that this is going to be the truth that I tell you. Alright, so it will do 50, so it's going to increase your hypothermal insulation by 50, so your food consumption by 25%, and last 15 minutes. So if we get 4 in there, we're talking an hour of active time, which is, I think, great. That we really shouldn't need any more than that, so we should just be able to go with 4. Hopefully, fingers crossed, because you never really know. But I think we'll be okay with just that. And who knows, if we I guess we can't really end up with extra, because I would have to refill the water. This is why we need the industrial cooker thing, man. This is why we need the industrial cooker. It just makes this whole thing so much easier, because I can just chuck stuff in there, let it cook, and then come back to it, and it'll be so easy. But there is our first Freya curry. Oh, it looks good. It looks mighty good. I'm not gonna lie. Let's go ahead, drop this on into here. Get the canteen back out, gets cooking, and then we're going to get this all sorted. So I'm going to sort out this Freya curry with stream, and we're going to kind of chit-chat about things, make sure I don't forget anything. I think we're good. We have sword and board. I did bring 3 grappling hooks with me just in case. We have lots of fiber, and then we have like a couple odds and ends and bits and pieces here and there, but we should be, I think we're okay. But I'll do another like emergency check with stream, and hopefully we won't forget anything. With our heads together, we make, like, you know, stream plus half a brain. So hopefully, fingers crossed that we're gonna nail this. And yeah, I guess I'll be back whenever I'm at Dead Island and we're ready to tackle the start of the cave. And I think we also don't need Lazarus Chowder. I think we'll be okay because I heard that the swimming section is pretty short. That's what stream says. Who knows? But anyways, we'll be auto-bay. Alright, we're here and we are just about ready to go. So before we actually get started, there is one thing that I'm going to need to do, which is I'm going to have to make myself a good old-fashioned raft so I can kind of leave my affairs at sea. We should be a-okay. And I don't know why I decided to open the spyglass like that. Let's get to the clear. Okay. Just want to check out what the talent's looking like. Very so-so. Very, very so-so. Oop. And then let's go ahead, get the axe out, and chop this down. So, game plan. Try not to die. Should be okay. Pop the Freya curry the second I see that I am cold. There's no, like, not really a good sense of doing it until we are cold. Raft. Lol, I need 15 more wood. Cry every time. Alright. Bang. Alright, easy peasy rafterinos. Make that bad boy. We're also going to be needing ourselves the sleeping bag. Let's make 3 ought to do the trick. I think 3 will be fine. Alright, so we need to get that rocking and rolling. Then we need to park little Betty's booty over there. It'll be fun, and I think that is really all the prep that we need before we go into the cave. Obviously, we're going to have to sail around a little bit closer there, but that should be all we really need to do. Alright, let's get that raft. Okay. I don't even think I was given the option to place it. It just kind of happened. Is that a thing? I don't know. Alright, so let's go ahead. Park Betty right on top of there. And then we'll make the sleeping bag once we're actually... What the heck? Once we're actually, like, good to go. Oh, my vessel. I can name the vessel. Alright, whatever. Okay, off to the wild blue yonder. Please don't eat me, shark dog. I'm kind of expecting, like, halfway that there's going to be something that, like, just pops out of the water and destroys my life. I'm partially expecting that to happen right now. And Betty is on attacking target, so she's effectively neutral. Alright, and I believe, if memory serves, that the cave is right there. Should be to my left, I believe, right? Left, right? Ooh, Scorpy is trying to get to me. I'm going to be killing plenty of you. Wow, that Scorpy's like really bent on reaching me. Alright, let's put him out of his misery. Just go all savage as all get out. Just have it sink to the bottom of the ocean. Okay. And then back onto it we go. I mean, honestly, this should be fine right here. We can just walk the rest of the way there. Alright, so let's put down the sleeping bags. Let's get that all sorted. Lol, I brought oil with me. Sleeping bag. Alright, there we go. Got ourselves a mobile, portable, lovely base. And you know what? Actually, Betty and I are going to clear out that shoreline. I think that's not a bad idea. Because Betty is definitely able to deal with Sabertooths in a fairly easy manner. Right. Let's go wreck that guy. Looks like we got Carnos, Argentavis, and that's pretty much what the scouting reports got for me. Looks like the Carnos are fighting the Argentavis. Fighting? Whatever, one of those two. It did one of the two things. Let's go see. It's right here, isn't it? Yeah, there's the entrance to the cave, so it's right there. It's kind of in a spooky area. Well, we should be alright. Alright, let's clear out this guy. Actually, I might as well go for that loot drop. It's right there. It's a purple one. I think purple's okay. It's not great, but it's not bad. Alright, bang, bang, bang. Alright, easy peasy. Now, distractions can sometimes be lethal, so let's just kind of do a quick little spot check. Looks like we're okay. And I rate that. I actually rate that highly. I don't know if you guys saw that, but the stats on that metal pick is actually better than vanilla. So, let's see. What does our pick have? 53 and 11. 6. Yeah, that's... ours is better, obviously, but it's not bad. It's actually pretty darn close. It's pretty darn close. I can mass create those, so... Cool. Interesting. Alright, now we gotta get rid of a couple of Argentavis. By the way, the animals respawn on entering and leaving the cave. Oh, okay, so maybe it doesn't really matter. As long as I can get into the cave, it shouldn't make a big difference. Yeah, there's the dead kitty cat. I guess we're just gonna park Betty's booty and we're just gonna go for it. We should be okay. Alright, so Betty, you be good. You don't do anything dumb now, alright? You just hang out here, be on neutral. I'm gonna go out for a little bit of a swim skidoodles and hopefully I don't die over here. Alright, let's eat some the focal chili and let's go! Ba-da-da-dam, ba-da-da-dam. That Carno is totally out here. That's okay. We can just cut him down. You just cut him down in cold blood. Come on, Carno. Ooh, it's level 45. But it don't matter. It make no difference, man. You're all the same. You all the same. You can't tangle with me, boy. Alright, let's go into the cave itself. The Cave of Wonders. We've been in here before whenever we kind of savaged the entire of Dead Island, but that was a different thing. that was mean. That was admittedly quite savage as fleet. Alright, let's go. Oh yeah, it is chilly. It's not quite cold enough that I'm going to pop the thing there, but I'm going to make a sleeping bag right here on the inside in case something goes really, really wrong. And now I guess we just got to go look around in this really, really murky, scary looking water. Hopefully they aren't teaming with Mega Piranha like that one thing of water was that one time. I'm actually really nervous, like 800 Mega Piranha just come flying at my face. And I'll be very dead. Is that it? I think that was it. Okay. Ooh, yeah, okay. I am already not a huge fan of this cave. Ooh, yep, okay, I'm freezing to death. Okay, so can confirm. I don't have enough warmth, even with Freya. Am I losing health? No, I'm holding, but barely. I'm barely holding on to my HP. Okay, so we're kind of on a timer now. That is bad. Okay, so you do need to... This is definitely a fur armor kind of place. Definitely a fur armor kind of shindig. Wow, that's brutal. And I have fortitude too. Yeah, I have 26 in fortitude. That's wild. Alright. Alright, sorry dude. But I just CBA to be dealing with you right now. Alright. Oh god, there's parkour involved. That's a very, very big drop down. Dang, that's a huge drop. Alright, well, let's clear out the spiders first. See, this is the one thing I don't like about this, like, these caves and stuff, is that it's really lame that if I screw up even a little bit, I lose my stuff basically forever. Like, I'm not a huge fan of that. Like, I don't want to lose all my stuff because I screwed up once, man. I just don't want to. Oh, I am losing HP. Is it enough to just eat? Will I recover it faster than I lose? Yeah, I will. God, I'm so nervous. I am absolutely nervous. Alright, let's see here. Well, this presents a kind of an interesting problem. Alright, so let's just kind of scout out the room. Let's see what's in here. Is that an Argentavis? No, that's a bat. I was about to be like, what the heck? There better not be an Argentavis down there. Alright, so it's all spiky floor. Can confirm. Deadly floor is deadly. Here, let's get a better vantage point. Let's take a look from the other side. Ugh, I hate ARK. I hate the way ARK handles like textures and stuff, because the geometry of the land sometimes is really, really sketch. Wow, like it's bat infested into oblivion. There's a dung beetle that we dropped down. Okay, we have an interesting problem. I don't know how we're gonna get through, and I immediately regret my decisions. Here, I'm gonna poke this guy and see what he aggroes. That actually might be an okay. Is that okay? I don't know. That actually might be alright. Is that... Okay, so there's some spikes down there, but that's definitely a good path right there. It almost makes me wonder if I could... This is going to be a bit of an interesting conundrum. Alright, so here's the game plan. I'm going to back up for a moment. Let's see. Do I have enough to make a parachute? So if I really do just absolutely choke, I don't necessarily have to instant die. Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Alright, so let's make ourselves some extra little parachutes here. In case of absolute emergency. For dire circumstance, we'll have the parachutes. And I guess I'll hold on to the sleeping bag for now. Man, I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually really bummed out that I'm getting hypothermia. It's really bad. Okay, so where is the objective? I don't see the artifact from here. I wonder if I can, like, optic shot these guys all the way over there. They're pretty dense, so I think an okay chance of hitting at least one. Maybe? Oh, I killed one! I actually... I nailed them. Oh yeah, they're coming over. Okay, cool. So we managed to pull over some. That should be okay. Alright, and then bang, bang, bang. It's gonna swing wildly at the air. Okay, down goes one. Ooh, level 53. Yee. Yikes. Alright, let's go see what you got. You got yourself... Ooh! Notes on Rockwell recipes. Water... Oh, that's the serving sizes. Okay, I'm going to actually take that, because even though I don't really need it, it's kind of nice that we have that on record. Alright, and then there's bad boys, and let's just eat some berries here. Good thing we made so many of these reoccurring. I kind of thought to myself, like, maybe I kind of overkilled it with that, but no, that's actually probably going to be what we need. No, we didn't get any stem berries, though. Okay, let's see if I can poke this guy as well. Yep, we hit him. Wow, our shots are kind of on point today, fam. Our shots are actually doing pretty well. Is it just you? Is it one customer? I'm not complaining. Just curious. Alright, down you go. I think that's it. I do have to be a little bit mindful that I don't get like caught by surprise and just knocked off the edge. I think we'll be okay. Dang, I'm getting shredded though. How are we doing? Okay, our armor durability is doing okay. Alright, so game plan. What can I create? Can I create... I think a fireplace is out of the question, but... How much food did I bring? Okay, I have plenty of food. Dude, what do I need for a standing torch? I'm gonna need stone. We can do stone, surely, right? Stone? Yeah, okay, there we go. Alright, so let's make at least a couple of these bad boys. I'm going to lose a focal chili for now because I don't think we really need to do that. Alright, I'm going to leave this standing torch here. And then light the fire. There, that'll keep me warmer. I'm going to deplete my food a little bit, but you know what? It's better than slowly freezing to death and dying. Man, yeah, this is... You absolutely need fur armor for this. I mean, you don't need it, right? But, like, you should do fur armor on for this one. I wonder if I can shoot one of those guys down there. That's gonna be a monstrous shot. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of expecting them to all start like flying towards me because I just made the perfect shot. No, I don't even know if my arrow reaches that far, to be honest. It's like about there. Nah, I don't think that's gonna work. Oh! Alright, well, I guess we just go for it, fam. We're gonna go for it, and hopefully I don't die like an idiot. Which is probably what's gonna happen, so... If we lose our stuff, alas, it was not meant to be. I'm just worried this is gonna be like a block above my head kind of parkour thing, and it's gonna be sad face. Okay. We're doing alright. We're doing okay. We're doing alright. God, constantly freezing though. Oh. I kind of feel bad because I feel like you're kind of respecting my space, but I'm gonna shoot you, so yeah, sorry about that. Not sure if we were on the same page about whose team you were on. You did not get me in the draft. Right, let's see here. Ugh, parkour, boys. Not a fan. Alright, I can probably snipe him from here. Yeah, there we go. Got them all ticked off. Maybe can I aggro both? See if I can aggro both sets. Would be nice. Alright. Back to the wall, back to the wall. Oh, I think we got them all. I think we aggroed the whole lot of the bats. Oh, okay, maybe I bit off a little bit more than I could chew. Maybe I bit off more than I could chew. Maybe I bit off more than I could chew. Dang! Wow! Jesus! Okay. Well, that was rough as fleep. Holy mackerel. Okay, so what we learned is that apparently the bats are freaking OP as fudge, and I should never do that again. Alright, let's go back down and let's get that another go. We should be able to make more sleeping bags, so I'm not too concerned about burning through the sleeping bags. I do want to get a little bit further into the cave before I start burning sleeping bags, though. Alright, yeah, even naked, I need it. Ooh, they're gonna be watching over my stuff. That's pretty bad. Alright. Oh, wow, there's a whole crap ton of them alive, too. Jeez. Okay. What am I supposed to do in this situation? I guess it's kind of like a... Where's my body? Is it just a bag? I don't even see my body over there. Alright, hold on. Let's just zip on in. Yeah, hold on. Let's see if I can kind of pull him away. Then run back through. I don't see my stuff. I don't see my stuff at all. Okay, so we have... Okay, so I'm assuming I'm in bag form at this point. Okay, we have one very large problem right now, which is I don't have... And I probably should have done that. I don't have any sleeping bags left. What do I need to make these? I need hide and fiber. Well, you got me my hide. Alright, come on. Let's see if we can get some fiber. Let's see if we can get some fiber real quick. Come on. Alright, works for me. And then... let's go ahead and make ourselves some sleeping bags. Ooh. Alright. Sleeping bag down. Man, I'm not gonna lie, I really kind of wish I hadn't done this whenever I'm this tired. I'm like half here, half not, and this is not a cave that I want to do this. I thought this was gonna be way easier than this is. This actually requires me to actually kind of be like aware of what's going on. I'm like actually really concerned right now because our stuff might despawn. What was next to you before you did the second jump? I don't even remember. Like I'm super tired right now, so like I can't quite remember what's going on. We'll see. Alright, can I run through and not have to worry about something finding me? There's a cat right there. Please don't aggro me, cat. I don't remember how to get into the cave. Hello? Did I run past the cave? I think I did. What is going on? Oh, there it is. Alright. Well, I got basically one shot at this. I need to keep on running because I'm gonna lose my stuff. Dang, I am actually really, really mad that... Dang it, I don't want to lose my stuff. That crossbow is the one thing that I'm like sort of... I would be not so pleased if I lost that sleeping bag, because that sleeping bag is pretty key. Alright, let's go ahead. Drop off that sleeping bag right there. Alright, let's see here. Ooh. Alright. Okay, are they to the left of the bats, right on the middle where the bats are, or is it to the right? Where are they? I'm wondering. We should still be okay. I'm thinking it's like right underneath where that yellow bat is. Oh, lol. People are just like, Choco, are you for reals right now? Sorry, fam. Thank you, chat. When I'm blind as Fleep and chat's just like, Liz, you hurt my soul. Alright. Let's go ahead and have some more free curry. Okay. Why are they over there then? Alright, let's back up. Let's back it up. Oh crap. Okay, yep. Hello? Okay, down goes one onyx. And I put down another sleeping bag for the lulz apparently. I know I saw another onyx just dip down. Is he coming for me? Onyx? Okay. Yeah, he's like right there. Alright, that tagged. That did tag. Ooh, hey, whoa, 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 whoa. Friggin' sneaky little batter. Oh, Alright. Smack, smack, smack. Okay, down goes another onyx. Okay, that was a tag. Down it goes. Alright, woof. Okay, down that on it goes. I think that should more or less do it. I got some onyx still down there. Oh, there's a lot of them though. There is a whole crap ton of them. I don't know if I have the HP to fight them. Where is this artifact at though? I still haven't seen it. Here, let's see. How am I doing on food? Because I did scarf down food at like the speed of light. I got a little bit left here. I'm gonna do this. I'm wondering if I have to clear those. I think I do have to clear out those guys down there. Alright, let's pull back. I'm gonna pull back for a moment and let's go heal up. Let's go heal up and get ourselves. Oh crap, how am I supposed to get back up? Like actually though, how am I supposed to get back up there? No way do they expect you to do that jump. Is that? Oh god, I'm hurting. Okay, yeah, this is bad. This is really, man, yeah, this was a mistake. I should have brought in fur armor for sure. That was. Can I make this jump? Oh, thank God. Alright, then. Oh, God. Literally. Coal, butt cheeks, make diamonds. Like, that's how scared I am. Why is it warmer in the water, man? That's just not cool, dude. Not cool at all. Alright, let's take a little bit of a breather. Let's get warmed up. Get some heals going on. I think I am going to need to get campfire going, though. I'm going to have to cook up some food. Campfire! Hi! I need some stew. Do I have any crystals out and about? I do. Not nearly enough right here, though, so I'm going to have to go out. I'm going to have to go kill some residents of Carno Island, I think. And I'm too hot now. Wonderful. No, can you? Ugh. Alright, that's good enough for me. Is it coming for me? No, it's not. It's being dumb. Alright, Ooh. Alright, let's go down. Let's go down. Let's go down. Let's go down. I know this can be frustrating for some of you guys, but like, honestly, I've been up for like 36 hours. I'm sorry if you're like disappointed by the gameplay that you're seeing. And also in the first place, I'm not exactly the biggest fan of doing parkour, because I am prone to making very dumb mistakes. So if you got a problem, I'm sorry. Alright. Let's see here. Let's put on this campfire. Let's light that up. Lol, it's not even enough. Rip. Okay. Okay. So now we have like a sort of like a pseudo checkpoint at this point. I mean, I'm almost kind of tempted to just try to parachute down there, just go straight down in one shot. But whatever. I guess I'll try to do it like the legitimate way, just so I can get the full experience of doing this dungeon, which already is making me want to cry. Okay, so more or less fully healed. As I poop in midair, lovely. I can already picture what would happen. Just I do the pooping animation so my character stops and I die. That would be a very, very bad thing, but something that would totally happen. Alright, let's keep it going. Down, down, down. Yeah, holy fleep, boys. This is rough as fleep. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's a spider. Hi. Okay. And I am in cobwebs for another 2 seconds. Man, even with Freya, I'm getting this badly melted. That is actually brutal. I know you weren't really messing with me, man, but I just don't want to worry about stuff right now. Don't want to worry about accidentally aggroing you and then you killing me on the way back. Okay. Let's go. Oh, that's a bull butt ton of Scorpies. Okay, then. Guess who's going to be using a crossbow for the... And they fell off the cliff, didn't they? Think they did. Yep, I'm going to go with they fell off the cliff and they're down there now. Great. I really hope I don't have to go fight them all, because that would be bad, because I'm pretty sure now there's like a small fan club of things that want to kill me down there. What? Okay, random Scorpy poop. Okay, now that I'm here, where am I going? What? Hello? Okay. I'm supposed to jump to that? Am I missing something here? Wait, hold on. Oh, it's flickering. I think it's like right underneath me. Oh, yeah, there it is. I see it. Alright, we're gonna have to... There's just so many of them. Not take on more than I can deal with, hopefully. Did I tag? Not sure if mad at me or if just flew away in a really weird way. What the heck is that fan club over there? What the fudge is going on? Alright, I think we just have to YOLO it. I just don't know how I'm supposed to get back up. That's my main concern at this particular moment, is I don't know how I'm gonna get back up here. Like I see like multiple ways, or I can think of different ways and get down, but I don't see very many ways to get back to where I am right now. Gonna make another sleepy bag. Oh crap! Hey, hi. You are extremely delayed in coming after me. That was weird. Alright, let's put this down. Alright, so that's down there. I think I'm just gonna YOLO it with a parachute, honestly. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Just because that looks like there's no spikes over on that ground right there. Alright, here goes nothing. Ooh, boys. Oh, sick, man. Sick, and the Scorpy is here. My greatest fear is realized. Okay. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die because I don't have any regen going on. Yep, I'm dead. I am dead. I am deader than dead. Dang it! Oh, I'm so mad. I'm so mad right now. I shouldn't have done this cave. Oh, stuff I do for you guys, man. Stuff I do. Okay, how am I gonna get there, and how am I gonna get my stuff back? Alright. I mean, I guess I just kind of... I gotta just, whatever, choose a sleeping bag. I don't even know which one I'm gonna spawn at. Why did parachute so late? I didn't honestly think that it was gonna make me take that much damage, to be completely honest with you. Is there a path down from here that I can just, like, run down? Because I clearly don't have any more parachutes left. I should have made a sleeping bag down there is what I should have done. That would have been Yeah, that was as fast as I could pop the parachute, guys. I mean, that... Sorry, but whenever the server's like, no, screw you, I can't really do much about that. Am I screwed out of luck here? Am I just... Is there no way to get my stuff back at this point? I'm trying to think of what I could do here. What do I need in order to craft a parachute? I need thatch, fiber, and hide. I don't know. I think that might be it. I don't see how I'm supposed to get down there. Like, am I supposed to try to make this jump? Like, I don't understand. Okay. Oh, I am supposed to try to make... Wow, that... And there's lag again. That's great. Thank you, server. Oh, absolutely outstanding. I cannot wait for this. Alright. You got anything to help me? Sick, boys. Alright. So I gotta just gun it. I have to just floor it. Alright. Here we go. Do 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 do. Okay. Oh god, everything's shooting at me. Everything's shooting at me. Why didn't I hit take all? Fudge, man. Oh. I don't see how I'm gonna make this work. This was gonna require like me to be. Yeah, I think we lost it. I think we just lost all of our stuff, guys. Oh, darn it. Yeah, I don't think I can recover it. I don't have enough time to go from my base back to here, and I just don't have the stuff that I would need. Like, even if I parachute down, I need to have a way to fight them. Yeah, okay, well, shoot, man. I think that's the episode, guys, because I can't fight them. There's no way for me to do that. The mob density in there is actually pretty high. Like, you need to have... Like, if I had fur armor, we would have been fine, because I would have had regen for that entire fight. I could just held my shield up, it would have kept on hitting my shield, and I would have been able to regen my HP just by chomping down on some cooked meat, but I didn't have it, so that's my fault. I should have brought the fur armor. That's a shame. We lost a good crossbow in that. Everything else is kind of like, you know, it's not the biggest deal that we lost it. Like, yeah, we lost like a decent axe and a pickaxe, but realistically, it's... Yeah. Dang. We should have... Yeah, this is definitely a harder cave. This is way harder than any of the previous caves, obviously. So we should have definitely came in a little bit more prepared than we did. That was really stupid of me. Alright, well, that's it for this episode, guys. I'm sorry I let you down, and I feel really bad right now, because, yeah, I know that this is kind of dumb that we just kind of lost everything for nothing. But such is life, and we'll figure it out. Thank you guys for watching, I guess, and take care or something. I don't know. I guess we'll... Yeah, I'm gonna just have to ride home, I guess, and I just don't see how I'm gonna be able to recover that stuff. It's just, I don't think that's gonna happen. So we'll fly back and we'll see how that goes, but that stuff's gone. I don't think I can recover it. I can't recover it within the time limit, so that's pretty rough. Alright, well, anyways, everyone, take care, and see you another time. So, bye.